To be current. Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Can we start over?
What's up, girl? We are so excited that you're here. This is the Entrepreneur Lifestyle Show where we inspire and equip you on your business journey. So every Sunday at 3, there's a new video. And so we're here with you hanging out today. And we're really excited to give you 5 amazing tips to help you elevate your video content. So let's jump right in. You ready, Olivia?
Let's go. Okay, so I cannot wait to get into this and tell you about this, okay? So the first thing I want you guys to remember is you have to be current. You need to know all the trends. You need to know the innovations. You need to know what are some of the opportunities that are happening in your niche or in your industry. What are some of the new things that are coming out? Are there software coming out that can help your people in your industry? Are there apps? Are there, you know, all of these new things that are coming? Kind of, you have to be in the know. You have to be on top of it. You have to be the place to come. Like, so your channel, when you're creating content on your personal channels, like there's certain people that I watch that I know, like when it comes to like home decor and when it comes to being creative and DIY stuff, I know that they're going to be on top. So if there's something new come out, if there's a new trend, if there's something that's going on other social media platforms, I know I can go to their channel and I'm like, okay, I know this person is going to have all the juice on this thing, right? Because they are on top of their industry. Yes. So it is so important for you to be current and be in the know. So just remember, it is so important for you to not only be in the know, but also to be and stay current.
That's right. Yeah, that's so good. So that was number 1. I hope that you gained a lot from that. So I'm going to go ahead and piggyback on that with number 2, and I'm going to talk about staying current. So she talked about be current, but the stay current is something that you have to be as consistent as possible with, right? If you did it one time and it worked for you and you liked it and you gained amazing results, guess what sometimes naturally we do? We go, oh, I did it, it's awesome, cool. And now you just kind of continue on with only that little bit of information that you gained right there. And then you just think that's going to carry you through for the next 6 months or the next year. And that's not true. So staying current, because every single season there is something new that's happening. Every single season. And so I just really want you to stay as current as possible. Keep your education at a 10. So dig into other YouTube channels. Start following other Instagram accounts. Reading all of the latest and greatest books. Even if they're books that are not recent, great books that are going to help you in your niche. Be at a 10, always trying to elevate yourself in your knowledge of your expertise. You know, that is something that people really, really crave from your YouTube channel, is that they are coming to you to solve a problem. And if you're not staying current, then they are no longer going to continue to stay subscribed to your channel. Even if they do stay a subscriber, they're not actually coming to learn at your channel, right? I love knowing that I can go and search YouTube channels and I know that I'm going to find and problem solve. And I can watch a minute or 2 into a video and I'm like, this is exactly, yes, I'm glad I'm here. Okay, great. Prop the phone up, continue to watch, right? Or if I have to pause it and come back, I'm coming back to it because I kind of got left going, oh my gosh, I need more. And so that is staying current and constantly knowing that Olivia just brought this up. She watches channels where she's like home decor, home design. I know they're going to have the latest and the greatest. And so she knows that because they're staying current, right?
Yep.
So important. And so that was number 2.
All right. And so number 3 is we want you to really understand your audience. You have to eat, sleep, and breathe your people, right? You got to know exactly what they're about. You got to know where they're going, what they're into, what they're watching, what's their economic status, how many kids they have. Like, knowing your people is really going to help you serve your people better, because you're going to know, like, a lot of times, you know, if you're a content creator and you may make content for, you know, busy moms or busy entrepreneurs. So you have to know, like, okay, I'm making content for this person who has very little time. So maybe I have a lot to say, but I need to break it down into series because I know they can only spend about 10 to 15 minutes, you know, at a time watching my content. So if you know your people, then it's going to help you serve your people so much better. I cannot say this enough, but you cannot be assuming things about your people. You can't just have assumptions like, oh, I think they do this, or I think they might like this, right? You have to know, like, you need to know. You have to stalk your people, okay? Stalk them. Know exactly who they are, what they're into, because I'm telling you 100%, it's going to help you in the long run if you know who you are serving.
Yes, that's so funny. I think that gets lost, right? People are like, yeah, I have a lot of followers. And I'm like, well, tell me about your people. Like, what they, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know, I just got a lot of followers. You know, they like everything I put out. But, you know, are you making things for them, right?
And that's the thing. How are you going to help them? How are you going to address their needs and be able to solve their problems if you don't know who they really are? Like,
I literally,
you can't.
No, you can't. No, you're basically problem solving for yourself. You're like, I solved my own problem. Let me tell you about it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, oh, cool, scroll.
Cool. Right, yeah, scroll. Unless you are like really, you are in tune with everything and you're like, oh, I don't even know how that works. So I was trying to like figure it out, but don't. It's not gonna work. Know your people, okay?
Yep, know your people, absolutely. All right, so number 4 is create often, right? Stay as consistent and be as creative as you can and create it often. So this is something I always have to go back on, is because I love Netflix. I love it so much. I love now YouTube TV. That is my jam, my butter. I'm like, oh, YouTube TV, where has this been all my life? It's been around, but I love it. And so there are shows that I get into and I'm like, oh, next season comes out. Or, oh, I have 2 more episodes to watch in this season, right? I'm looking forward to that content that they have already created. What happens sometimes is with content creators or with shows, they get dropped. There's not a second season,
so
right?
sad.
This season was short. It was like 6 episodes. I'm like, what happened?
Exactly.
And you just go, oh my goodness. Like, I was craving that. I wanted more. Now it's like a cliffhanger. I don't know what's going to happen to him. Did he fall off? Did he, right? You're just like, give me more. So I say this with creating often because we are also consumers and you are a consumer. And so when you are really looking forward to consuming that content every week, you know, the night that you're going to sit down and watch your shows, the afternoon that you're going to take with your family and watch that episode that y'all been looking forward to, you're excited. And that's exactly how people are with your YouTube channel. They know that you're having a release date of a video. They have set it an alarm in their phone because they have hit the notification bell that dings and they will know, oh my goodness, you have a new upload. They're going to go immediately to your channel and watch it. Another thing that they'll end up doing is they'll click to watch it and they'll come back maybe later and finish it because your content is that good and they know that you're consistent and they don't want to get left behind. Because when you get hooked on channels, you go back and you're like, nope, I've watched all of these videos.
I know you see that red line, red line. You're like, okay, I watched it. You feel accomplished when you like, oh, I watched, you know, it's just like you said in Netflix, like, you know, you have that little, you know, check, you know that you've watched it. That's exactly how people feel when they watch your channels, because I know that's how I feel when I watch channels, like, oh, I'm up to date. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
Your people that are creating, the content creators are making things for you to teach you. And you could miss that one element that could be a game changer for you, right? So if you're a baker, if you're a designer, if you do home decor, if you are a makeup artist, if you're skincare, or just lifestyle and fun, you're like, oh man, I missed their vacation. Oh,
yeah.
Right? Little things like that. So really create often, keep a schedule, but also for yourself. You know, this is a big thing for you as you are being that content creator, is that it helps you on your end to stay less stressed, to be more polished, that you're not rushed to just put something out and you're like, oh, it's fine, just put it out because I said I was going to Tuesday at 3. No, make sure it's good, because this is also something for your YouTube channel, is that this is something that is going to be a resource. when you have a new client or somebody that just finds you a year later, you're like, oh yeah, I made that video a year ago and it helped her. Wow, right? That is powerful. So stay on top of it and create as often as possible. And this is real life. I'm not even going to edit Olivia's yawn out. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's real life.
Why did you have to call me out?
I saw you, girl.
Oh my god. I was really trying to hold it in. Anyways, listen, this is the last step. Number 5, okay? Because I'm obviously tired. Not really, but kind of am. I don't know why. I just had like this yawn that wouldn't go away.
We need our coffee.
Exactly. So the last step is I want you guys to find your voice. So just like you said, even though I was yawning, I was listening, that you cannot just crank out videos just to be cranking it out. Just to, you know, check it off your list and say, hey, I've done it. You really need to find your voice, and you really need to show your personality and not just be so stiff and like so robotic, right? You just talking and you're just giving this information and it's very robotic. You're not yawning or nothing. Just kidding. You have to show your personality. You can't be so perfect, Patty, that people don't know who you are. The number one things that we need to build as content creators is like, know, and trust. And if everything is perfect, I feel like that's very fraudish, right? People are like, I can't take this person. They're just too, you know that person in your life that they just pretend like everything is perfect, nothing ever is wrong. You low-key like, girl, stop playing. So you really have to show your personality. Don't hesitate to let that come through in a powerful way. Like, be yourself, be who you are, and people are going to show up to your platform and watch and consume your content because number 1, you're going to be making sure it's valuable. You're going to be making sure you're consistent. You're going to be making sure you're current. You're going to be making sure you're creative when you put out that content. So they're going to be like, yes, I love her. I want to watch her. And you know, that's what we're here to teach you guys. We are a show and we're all about inspiring and equipping women on their business journey. And we're so glad that you're here watching this channel, and we cannot wait to have you back. If you have any questions or you think about any other ideas that you want us to do videos on this channel, just drop down in the comments and leave us a comment and let us know, hey, I would love for you guys to make a video on this. We would be happy to. And so yeah, just keep watching. We're here every Sunday. And we're also here on Thursdays at 12 p.m. So come back and watch often.
Yep, that's exactly right. Well, we cannot wait to see you next week. All right. Well, have a good day, and we'll catch you in the comments. Later.